Welcome to a it's the Kings to start out. Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got Wembanyama. LeBron James is out there with Robertson. Then it's Lucas, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Robertson. James wide open, and it's good off the back rim and in.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by SGA.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Durant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
LeBron James.
Free throw good, LeBron.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Rockets on offense. Outside, SGA. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Lucas with the rebound. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. James a screen on Yao. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. A three-pointer is right on target.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Olajuwon. Pass to Durant. Lucas against Olajuwon. Now SGA. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
LeBron outside. The 3. The Rockets pull it in. To the paint. Here's Durant. And finished up by KD.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Robertson passes to LeBron. Robertson a screen on Pippen. Here's James. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olajuwon. Wembanyama against Yao. Here's SGA. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line for 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Robertson. Hasn't made one yet. Durant dishes to Olajuwon. Yao with a screen on Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pippen. Jumps up and finished off by LeBron.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. Outside for Durant. Hands it from downtown. KD's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
LeBron outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets leading by 3 over Robertson. KD's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Great open look there. He's got 11.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's Pippen. Shoots from 12. Unable to get that one. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Lucas is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron in at the 1. Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. And Lucas slams it in.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
That one misses. Rockets trail by 3. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's James. Nice D from Pippen.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots.
Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Outside, Olajuwon. To the middle, 6 to shoot. Count it.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Robertson passes to LeBron. A 3-ball. James connects from deep.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Bounce pass from SGA. Pass to Durant. Shoots. Up again. Sacramento grabs the miss. Leonard dishes to LeBron. Olajuwon against Lucas. Good D by Olajuwon. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. Now Pippen. Back to SGA. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. SGA's got 5 now.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
SGA against Leonard. Back to SGA. Olajuwon kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. James against KD. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
LeBron outside. Shoots the 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Pippen finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pippen. Outside, SGA. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Robertson with it. He's picked up by KD. And Lucas slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. Misses the layup. James against Pippen. And here is James. There's the 3. That shot misses. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Kings lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Pippen. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Robertson dishes to James. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
LeBron against Pippen. Clock at 6. James up top. He's got 14.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
Lucas against SGA. To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. One-on-one fast break. Here's Yao, and it's blocked. Inside, here's Robertson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Pass to Lucas. Wembanyama, a screen. Leonard, no luck. Rockets trail by 6. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Lucas with the rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Robertson. Lays it up off the glass. Robertson's got the lead up to 8 now for the King.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Back to SGA. And yes, it's good. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
James has a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant finds SGA. Back to Durant. 3-pointer. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Pass to Lucas. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Olajuwon outside. Pass to KD. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. SGA, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Robertson. Back to LeBron. Robertson outside. Puts it up. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to SGA. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Now here's Robertson. Back to LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the King.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Back to SGA, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Kings leading.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Outside Pippen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. 3/4 of play. Post game here. Kings ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's critical.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Lucas. Robertson is out there with LeBron James. And it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
At the tip, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 3.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Leonard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Kings leading now by 3. Pass to Lucas. Here's Leonard. Down with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
The finish. She finishes at the other end.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, getting in transition, making it easy.
James, the bounce pass. Screen by James. Here's Robertson. Banked in off the glass. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Yao. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Robertson. Shoots it up. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Now Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Durant fires. And he does not hit. The Kings leading. Lucas looking for an opening. Outside Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. LeBron is doubled. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Leonard against SGA. It's Shai fighting through contact down low.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And stolen by Yao.
And how about the killer pull of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
LeBron up top, defended by Pippen. Lucas against Yao. Robertson right side. Durant rips down the rebound. On offense, here are the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. SGA! And he misses the J. Robertson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here is Wembanyama. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Yao with a screen on LeBron. Durant trained from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And stolen by Leonard.
And that steal could not have been more important, guys. They had to make a play right then, right there.
LeBron James. That's in there.
Man, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Timeout called. Rockets. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Malone in at the 5. SGA can't get it to go.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard with a screen on James. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Durant. Chamberlain passes to SGA. Here's Malone. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant for 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Picked it. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow. Impressive.
Now here's SGA. Back to James. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. SGA, a screen on Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 3. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
James outside. Back to SGA. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. No good there. Now Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. He drops it from range. Leonard's got 5 points.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points yet. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
SGA can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Wembanyama out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 4, clock at 6. Chamberlain passes to Durant. Over Butler.
You know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back up at all. Refuses to give an inch.
Pass to Wembanyama. James against Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all from three-point range. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Butler finds Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Takes a three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Leonard's got 11.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Boy, what a nifty play off the dribble there. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
SGA with it. Pass to Chamberlain to get back on track. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Four on the clock. Here's Durant. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Durant's got 5.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times.
Leonard can't get it to go. And James has got the ball here for the 76ers. 7-point differential.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Durant earning those 2 points.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And here's Minnesota now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 3 from Wembanyama. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Durant. Butler covering from the high post. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, SGA. There's a minute 12 left in the half. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 10. Leonard against SGA. All sorts of time, and he hits the jumper for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Wembanyama. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant against Butler. Now here's Durant. He has 7. Pass to SGA. Antetokounmpo with the block. That'll do it for the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4 spot. Pass to Malone. Back to Durant. Shoots it from the high post, and that one drops. Durant's got 9.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Gilgeous-Alexander got it. Good job in the low post.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant with a rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to SGA. Back to Durant. Now here's SGA. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Garnett. Leonard outside. Leonard, so strong.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Philadelphia. Leonard taking him on.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
SGA passes to Durant. Back to SGA. They set the pick. To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got his first 2 points.
And Shai's playmaking is really exceptional. highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The rebound by Malone. And so James will bring it up for Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Durant. Back to SGA. Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Butler finds Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own. He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Durant, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Leonard. And the 76ers get it back. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Lets it fly. Rebounded by LeBron. 76ers trail by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. SGA passes to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Leonard. No good there. Off the double clutch. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Minnesota up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Jimmy Butler. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Garnett in at center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside Wembanyama, pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. The Sixers trailing outside SGA. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Chamberlain. Again, Philadelphia.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Leonard can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Malone. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. How high he got up there, dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up. Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Count that bucket. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Timberwolves call timeout. over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, the coach of the Timberwolves had some words for his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Garnett passes to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Wembanyama, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Durant. Outside SGA, tosses it up, and he gets the jumper to fall.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now Wembanyama. What a move! Wembanyama!
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a one-point game. Butler against Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander fires! Yes, sir! With the three!
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Antetokounmpo against James. And misses! And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Now Durant. Now SGA, beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The putback. How about the activity?
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
It's stolen by James. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside SGA. James up top. Oh, he nailed the jumper. Here's Leonard. Now Butler. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Garnett.
You know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
At the line for your Timberwolves, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
Key makes. They needed all of them.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
First team foul.
Here's Malone, covered by Wembanyama. They double him with Wembanyama. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers. 2 shots.
He hits the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. They don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, he missed the jumper. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 19-7 run. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.